welcome to Ariel's Bookshelf. I'm Ariel Roshi. And today I'm going to be doing my best book so far, Dragon Masters. Guarding the Invisible Dragons. So in this one, they're helping Carlos practice with Lalo and his dragon. So Carlos is a dragon master and Lalo is his dragon. So then they receive an alert. They go back to the wizard Diego's cottage, but then guess what happens? They got a message from one of Queen Sophia's soldiers, and guess what it said? It said that they needed the royal wizard at the castle straight away. So King Sophia calls him to the closet. She says, not to the closet, to the castle. He tells them that they need to help her because they find out that they have invisible dragons. So then first, but they don't have the will to become visible when they need to, because they need, well, I'll tell you later about that. But the thing that it happened is that, so then she thought that they had ghosts because they kept on disappearing and taking the food. But their mom and dad are not there, orally, because they haven't seen them. And then Diego goes to the tower where they found the baby dragoness, and then what happens is that they find the baby dragon, and they keep going, and then they keep going invisible, and then one of them almost falls off. But then Drake catches that one. So the rule with these dragons, this thing with these dragons is Diego found out they're kind of in danger. But then he does this really, really cool thing. He just chirps like this, but in a different way. And then all the dragons stop what they're doing. All the baby dragons. And then he does it again. And then they all stand up straight in an orderly line. Horizontal. He kind of knows how to speak dragon or tell dragons commands, or maybe that was just pure magic. After all, he is Diego Wizard with the level of 5, 6, 56 for the level of magic. But so then, Diego goes and finds a book. He finds something really bad. These dragons are in danger. So guess what he found out? He finds out that every single dragon has 2 horns. They don't have any horns when they're born, but then slowly the horns start to grow. But then when the 3rd horn goes up, they will not get the ability to become visible whenever they want and invisible whenever they want. They'll just be going back and forth and back and forth. Wow. There's a way to stop that. They need to go to the tree, to the magical tree in Dove Island. That sounds really peaceful, right? If you want to take a vacation there next Saturday, go ahead. But I'm warning you, beware. You might want to finish this video before you go on vacation. Because guess what? What happens is that, in Dove Island, there's cliffs, jacks, rocks, there's cracks in the mud. And then after they go there, they're like, oh my gosh, it's not peaceful. Then Fig, which is what the dragon that came along, she named it, Fig comes along, and then she leads them to the place. But which place? Well, to find that out, I'm literally telling out the whole book here. So I want a little mystery out there for you. She goes to the place, and then the place. Anyway, I just love this book, and what's really, really creepy is when they show you a picture of Dove Island. It looks real creepy. And I found this other scary part when they've entered the magical side of the magical borders of the magic tree. She forgot to turn invisible after getting the fruit from the tree to eat, to stop sprouting the 3rd horn and be, after the curse and tree and stuff. She forgot to turn invisible, and she almost gets eaten by the piranhas, and they're humongous. So that's the real creepy part. But then this really cool part is when she eats it, this purple girl comes around her. I think I just said the whole thing. But where does she leave them? To the tree or somewhere else? Well, I don't know, but you might want to read it to find out. So I would just say that what you learn from this book is that be brave. You have to always be brave to do, and you always have to try new stuff, and You always have to have the courage to do things. Dragon Masters, Chill of the Ice Dragon. In this one, what happens is that, like, this girl named Mina, she asks for the Dragon Master's help because her kingdom is being attacked by Vasti, the frost giant, and then her dragon is frozen, but she's a Dragon Master because Frosty has the power to freeze anyone and his staff. But no, the dragon is not frozen actually. The dragon has this red gem that's hung around its neck that keeps the dragon to do what the ice giant says. It's kind of like Dragon Sword, except it's red, color dark magic. You learn that in the special edition. You should really read it. It's amazing! But I don't think I'm giving you enough details here. Frost Giant's name is Vasti. And so then, like in this one, the crystal doesn't hang around the giant's neck. It hangs around that neck. But is it there? No, it's gone. And Mina looks like she's telling Frost what to do. Did they like break the crystal? Did they? Or are they just doing it to confuse you? They don't want to tell you about the red crystal. They have to do something good in the title. You know, like in the front page. You might want to read it. It's really good. So then I love this book. Amazing book. This book taught me that no matter how small you are, you can still be powerful. Because Mina's very small and Drake's very young, and they're both young and very, very small and young, very young. But the ice giant is humongous. No matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how big you are. You have to try to get it. You don't just say, "Hey, I'm big, I can beat you all," and it won't just be done for you. You have to do it. If you want something done, you have to do it. It's the Thunder Dragon. So what happens is that they're searching for this girl named Eiko. She's the first student of Griffith of the Green Fields. And he's a wizard and he trained her first. He's a wizard that trains Dragon Masters, that is. So then what happens is that they keep looking for her because she stole Lalo, baby lightning dragon. And if you go to number 6, the Flight of the Moon Dragon, it's about how Lalo gets born because they go on this quest and they get Lalo, but they find out that this dragon gets born from the Prime Dragon Sword. So that's how Lalo got born. But in the 7th one, Search for the Lightning Dragon, that's when they find out that his Dragon Master is Carlos. In this one, Carlos and Drake, you probably might know him from the first book, so I don't need to tell you who he is, right? Drake and Carlos, they go and they try to find Eiko because she stole Lalo, the lightning dragon. And he's just a baby. He's just a little baby. So that's like real baby. Well, a baby. And he still isn't trained correctly. If you're scared of a thunderstorm and a thunder/lightning storm, if you're scared of like a regular thunder/lightning storm, you have no clue what Neru, Thunder Dragon, and Lalo, Lightning Dragon, can do. Thunder Dragon and Lightning Dragon. Dragons, they're very powerful. Amazing thing in the book is like when Drake has buckets full of flowers and Worm uses his power to hold things into the air to make them like float around the air. Flowers floating around the air without anyone holding them. Imagine that. If they're gonna create a movie about like episodes about Dragon Masters, then they need a lot of things for this. And they're gonna need some dragons. I'll just wrap it up and say that the life lesson for this is that you should always believe in freedom, but not too much freedom. Like, you can stay up all you want, do whatever you want, eat as many pizzas as you want, video games all night, video all night. That's not gonna happen, people. Never. Dragon Masters, I, the Earthquake Dragon. So, the basic summary of this amazing book is that Malred of the Red Hills is a very dark wizard. And he wants to control the Naga because if he destroys half the world, then everyone wants him to stop. They'll have to listen. They'll do a bargain maybe. He'll maybe do a bargain and maybe he'll come up with maybe he'll do hey, I have an idea. I will stop destroying your home or this place with the power of the Naga. If you let me tell you what to do. Or be your king or something like that. But just in case you're wondering, Okay, why are you saying Naga, 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 Naga? What does Naga mean? So, Naga is a legendary earthquake dragon. The legend of the Naga is that one day a powerful earthquake came. It was very destructive, and then the earth cracked open, split from the great mounds of dirt. A single humongous dragon egg rose from the earth, and out from the dragon egg, humongous dragon egg, a earthquake dragon hatched. But guess what this earthquake dragon has the power of? The earthquake dragon, guess what it can do? The Naga has the power. If it just thinks of a certain place, then it can destroy that place. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's like crazy. I really, really enjoyed this book. So since I told you guys about the Naga and Malred, now I need to tell you what the story is actually about. Malred of the Red Hills, Malred has stolen the gold and silver key. Those keys, they need to fit into the two dragons' eyes. You see the dragon statue over there? But it's supposed to be looking forward. It only turns when the keys are activated. There's a gold key and a silver key. And then it's really detailed. I think it says that the silver key slid into the dragon's left eye. The gold key slid into the dragon's right eye. So then whoever has the keys and then it slides into the dragon's eye, that basically means they have control of the Dragon Masters, Uri and Zelda. And it goes down through generations, but they're always twins and they're brother and sister. I love this book very much. And the basic life lesson of this book is when you're really in control of power, like when you're in the top lead of the classes thing and there's another opponent against you and the person's like, the group is like not that good and you think you're better and you're really, really good, but then you might get one question wrong and the other one might get that one right. So then that would like literally change the whole score. That would only be if each question equaled 100 points. So I would say that the lesson is be humble. I have not given you the full story. You still might want to read it. There's a lot of secrets I haven't answered. So with that, I'll say goodbye.